What does she, and she all have in common? They are ahead of the game, and you can be too this semester if you prep for it right. Maybe sometimes you feel like the semester is so overwhelming or you're a bit lost, but we can stop that and end it with actually prepping for a semester the right way so you know exactly how it's gonna go. Hi, my name is Lana and I am a study abroad student, and I make videos here on YouTube about my life, about my study abroad, about school, and today we're referencing right back to my school experience, and I'm going to teach you how to prep for a semester that will be absolutely perfect so you can feel like you're in your Rory Gilmore era. Another great part about this video is that I actually have a planner that I've made that you guys can download in the description. I'm going to be following this planner throughout the video, but you'll only be getting bits and pieces of what's included in it. So if you want the full experience, make sure to download it and to find it on my Etsy. And if you like any of the topics I just mentioned or are looking for more planners or anything like that, make sure to hit subscribe so you know when those new videos are coming. So let's get into it. Step number 1 is so important, and not enough people do it, and it will honestly just keep holding you back. And that is to reflect on your last semester. Why it's so important to reflect is because of the fact that you need to know what is different from last semester that you don't want to bring into this semester. Or maybe you have new things that you want to bring in and it wasn't feeling that same energy as last semester, but if you are not actively mindful about it or reflecting on it, then you are not going to be able to move forward in the way that is the most productive, most efficient, and you get to learn from your mistakes. It's uncomfortable sometimes to think about everything you might have done right, wrong, whatever during the semester, but I promise it's 100% worth it. In my planner, you can find a bunch of journal prompts and pages for just reflection, but on this video, if you can't get it, I'm still going to share 3 of what I think is the most important journaling prompts that you need. Feel free to pause the video and follow along as I read out these journal prompts that will get you to start self-reflecting. First thing is, what are you proud of from first semester? 2, envision your dream semester. What is different about it, and what are you doing then that you aren't doing now? And number 3, how can I improve for next semester? And that perfectly transitions us into step 2, which is setting goals for the new semester. The first thing I want you to do is pick out a theme. I take this from Lavender and I absolutely love it because I tend to follow my theme really religiously throughout each semester or even new year. This theme can be something like productivity, efficiency, energized. All of these things are just one word that is going to embody the rest of your semester. I promise you, when I've written down things like consistency, go-getter, I have had semesters where I've actually just tried to embody that theme as much as possible, and it makes it manageable because it's just one word. Now we want to set up 3 main goals for the semester. Maybe you want something like getting higher grades, but no, let's not put that down. We need to be as specific as possible. So maybe you want to raise your average to a 90. That's great. That is more specific and will actually allow it to feel more attainable, because when you break down these goals and add them to your calendar, you can think, okay, I want a higher grade, I want that 90. Now, what do I need to be doing to get that 90? Maybe it's that you need to start studying for exams earlier. Maybe it's that you need to stop procrastinating. Maybe it's that you need to start looking for new study methods, and every month you're going to try something new. You can see just by there are a lot of different avenues you can take to then achieve those goals. So try to be as specific as possible so that when you try to break down these goals and put them in your calendar, you are able to understand exactly what you need to do. My final step for these goals is to place them somewhere where you will constantly see them. Maybe that's at the front of your agenda, maybe that's literally on the roof above your bed, but if you want to be successful, you have to be constantly reminding yourself of your goals and reminding yourself why you're doing it every day. Step 3 is probably my favorite part of every semester, and that is to declutter everything. Now, I mean, from your phone to your house to making all your files on your computer clear out and leaving that space for new energy to come in, and also just organizing better, because if you want to be productive, if you want to be efficient, I can tell you that what is best for you is to have that clutter gone. That gives you a fresh new energy for the new semester. Step 4, and oh my god, in my 3rd year of university, I'm still shocked by how many people don't do this. And it is something so crucial and so simple, which is just to read your syllabus. If you're in high school, maybe you don't have syllabuses yet. Syllabi. If you are in high school and you don't have access to syllabi yet, maybe this is something that doesn't apply to you. But if you're a university student, I know you get syllabi for your classes and you need to be reading those. Like, please do it for me. It's gonna make your life so much easier if you actually read and take note of all of the information. You want to take note of how much your grade weighs and you want to write that down somewhere. You want to take note of what type of presentations and assignments you're gonna have. And that will tie into my next step. Take note of all of your presentations, assignments, all of that. You want to put it all in a calendar. The truth is that most professors don't just drop surprise assignments, and you can find it in the syllabus, which means you can already set those dates in a calendar as to when do you have your big essay due, when do you have your final presentation, so that it's not a surprise to you the week before when they tell you the instructions, because you've already read the syllabus, you know when it's coming, and you can prepare for it easier than doing it super last minute. I think one of the key points of being on top of everything and being ahead is to know when are your lighter and busier points of the semester, and this always happens to me. I will put down and notice that for like 2 weeks in October are just constant busy. I have presentations, I have exams, I'll have essays, all due in the same period sometimes. Other semesters, it's more spread out, but I need to know when is going to be that really busy time because I can't focus on everything at once. So maybe I'll get that essay done 2 weeks earlier so that I don't stress myself out while I'm going through exams and presentations. And so you don't want to overburden yourself, and that's going to be key to making sure you have a great semester. Step 6 is actually one of my favorite things to do when I'm prepping for a new semester, and that is to research your professors. Now, I know it kind of sounds funny, but it is actually really nice, and I see professors as not only someone who's there to lecture you. These people are actually there because they are guides for you, and maybe they teach a subject that you're really interested in. So take the time to look them up on LinkedIn, take the time to look at their biographies and see what they've written about, what are their interests, what companies have they worked at, because there is the potential that they have worked somewhere you want to work, they're working in industries that you want to work in, and just understanding a little bit about your professors can help you maybe find more interest in the course, and also just to have a coffee with them, because then you can discuss exam questions at the same time you're discussing your dream industry to work in. One of my favorite examples of me doing this is that I had a professor who worked in South Korea for a really long time, and I had a coffee with him because I was super interested in what was he doing in South Korea, what was his experience like, and all that was super important to me to rule out whether or not South Korea is somewhere I would like to go live one day, whether to work or to study, and he confirmed all of my interest once again. So you want to make sure that you're meeting people, you're networking, and that you're making use of your professors outside of just that stamped grade on your paper. They're more than that. Step 7, we're walking away a little bit from all of the academics because you should set goals with other activities. Maybe that is something like me. Last semester, I said that each month I would set out a date specific for me to spend time with my friends. Maybe I'd throw a little party, maybe we'd get dinner, something like that. I'd make sure that I had once every month so I could look forward to something else. These other goals are super important because they'll allow you to take breaks from your academics and also make you feel fulfilled in other ways, because you are not only your grades. Now, the final step is so easy peasy because we basically did it throughout the whole video already, and that's to schedule everything in a calendar. You want to be as clear and precise. You want to envision as much as possible. Do not trust your brain. Don't think that it's just going to carry all this information for you, because it will not. So what's super nice, make sure you take a calendar, you start blocking out all the times you'll need to study, blocking out the times that you have assignments, blocking out when you're going to go hang out with your friends, so that you can have a clear semester, that you know when do you have free time, when do you have to study, and that will make you more productive and also taking time to rest. So blocking all that in a calendar already will make you feel so much more relieved that you're not going to overstress, do everything last minute, and it makes the semester easy peasy. As a final reminder, you guys should not place your only value on your academic success. There are so many ways to be successful in life, and sometimes we just have a bad semester, or sometimes we just get a little too extra busy, But this way, you can use all of the tools in this video, including my planner, as I've mentioned, that's linked below, to make sure that you are setting yourself up for as much success as possible. Don't forget to subscribe for other videos like this, suggestions on how to make your study life easier, and to just be a part of the bunny community. And with that, I will see you guys soon. Ciao, bunnies!